Well, this is something that I did not expect. Microsoft have just announced this morning that the Xbox Series S is real, which we all knew about, but they've announced that it's only going to be $299 or £249, which is crazy to think about how low that is for a console price, given the specifications that is rumoured to be put into the Xbox Series S. So in comparison to the Xbox Series X, which is $499 or £449, this is going to save you $200 or £200, depending on where you live, which is a lot of money to save. And both are releasing November 10th, 2020. The specifications for the consoles haven't been officially announced yet, but it is rumoured that the Xbox Series S will be a 2K console, not a 4K console, but it will run at 60 frames per second at 2K for most games, whereas the Xbox Series X will be a 4K console running at 120 frames per second for some games. As a PlayStation player for many years, $299 or £249 here in the UK does make me excited about being able to play Xbox games that I've never played. The Halo series, Halo Infinite coming out soon, looks very promising based on the gameplay trailers that I've seen. It does look great. I wasn't interested in buying a console just to play that game, but at £249, that does start to change the conversation a bit. It does start to change my mind about what I'll be able to do, I'll be interested in doing going forward. I'm still going to end up buying the PlayStation 5 first, regardless, as long as it launches around the same time, or if it launches before the Xbox. But it does, as a PlayStation player, invite me into the Xbox ecosystem. I feel like this is a very strong move from Microsoft's part, to try and get gamers across from PlayStation. And not only that, at $299, parents are going to eat this up, straight into the Christmas season. When they're going shopping, they don't know the difference. They're just going for whatever is the next new thing. And if they can get that cheaper, they're going to do that. There might be kids who are asking for a PlayStation for Christmas who are going to end up getting this Xbox Series S just because it might be $100 or $200 cheaper. At the moment, we don't know the PlayStation 5 price, but at $299, that's going to be very difficult for Sony to compete with, even for the digital edition of the console. I have a feeling, based on the rumours, that it will be $399 for the digital edition. There's also rumours going around that Xbox will be doing some sort of subscription service for the console and what is presumably Xbox Game Pass. The rumours are it's going to be $25 a month for the Series S and whatever this Xbox All Access is, and then it'll be $35 a month for the Series X. But this will be across a 24-month plan, very much like if you were to buy a mobile phone subscription. So people are going to jump on it that way as well. Although there may be more PlayStation buyers initially because of the fan base that has grew, especially over the last console generation with the PlayStation 4. Xbox seems to be playing the long game from the start. They know that having subscriptions is ultimately going to keep people in their ecosystem. People don't want to pay $500 straight out of their pocket if they can get it for $25 a month or whatever it may be. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I have a feeling that many of you watching this will probably feel the same. Being able to pick up an Xbox for the first time just because of how cheap it is, not because you were overly interested in the console to begin with. I know that I wasn't. I wasn't particularly bothered. The PlayStation 5 was always going to be what I was going to purchase regardless of its price, just because of all the games that I have. All the games that I have in my catalogue are PlayStation games, except for a few Switch games. So I always plan to stay on the PlayStation side of the fence. But yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting being able to look into these games now. I'm more interested now than I ever have been, just because of the price. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think as well. Are you interested now? Were you originally going to be a PlayStation 5 customer and now you're thinking about switching, or are you thinking about getting the Xbox in addition? It'll be interesting to see what you have to say. To my subscribers as well who haven't left in the 10 years or something that I've barely posted videos because it has been a long time. Thank you very much for sticking around. If you aren't a subscriber already, if you please consider hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. It'll be interesting to see how many people do like this and whether or not it'll be worth creating some more content for you. I'm happy to do that if the feedback represents that. This video was a surprising one because I didn't expect that price to happen, but I felt like this was something I wanted to talk about because of how much it is changing my mind. So thank you again for watching. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time.